Okay then, it looks like video's live. It's about 10 minutes before we actually begin here, folks, but I figured I'd give it an extra 10 minutes just to make sure all the kinks are worked out, though I did do quite a number of things to prep before we begin Session 5 of Final Fantasy VII Live. If you're all here now, welcome. I'm glad you're all here. Glad you could all make it. And give a round of applause for our wonderful modding community we have. We have Ryan, we have Nathan's here, we have Blaze Henry's here too, Matt. Enjoy the modding powers. I'm sorry I didn't do it sooner, but I've been pretty busy. So, I know, I know you guys have a lot of things on your mind, particularly when it comes to Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic Boom, and all that kind of stuff. The only thing I can say at this point is we're doing a video with Brain Scratch tomorrow, so please wait. We're here for Final Fantasy, god damn it. Speaking of which, let me mute this. No, not mute. I'm gonna just to make sure we get the sound and things. Move the mouse pointer right there, so you guys don't see that. Okay. Okay, so the game is live right now. You guys can, I can hear the game just fine. I'm wondering if the music is, if the game's too loud, am I being drowned out? Anything like that, this is why you guys were really good about this sort of thing, so I greatly rely on you guys for this sort of thing. Okay. See a lot of you guys saying it's nice and fine. Looks good to me. Perfect. Sounds good, Johnny. Yes, I agree. The main theme of this game is simply wonderful. I love this entire soundtrack. Final Fantasy VII soundtrack is one of my favorites of the entire franchise. Okay. I don't want the game audio to be too loud, otherwise we get a session 3, which the audio was a little too loud and you guys can barely hear me. I can't help that though because I just have a naturally low voice. You know, I wouldn't quite call it monotone or a baritone, but well, I ramble on enough. So we still got about 8 minutes before we actually begin, so just make sure that's all done and prepped for. But you guys saying it's all good and dandy. All right, so just a quick heads up. Part 3 of the Sonic 06 very hard playthrough. It might be very late tonight because I haven't done an edit up that part yet. Because 1080p files take a while to process and upload because the difference between like a 720p file and a 1080p file is ridiculous. Like a 15-minute 720p video is like 700 to 800 megs, and a 15-minute 1080p video is like 3.5 gigs. What the hell? So I'm going to get to editing that up as soon as we're done for tonight's session. I don't know how long this session is going to last, but I'm pretty much going to end when we get off of a particular boat and we, run around a certain resort spot. It's good for the skin and all that kind of jazz. I don't think it's going to be any more than the typical session length, which is about an hour and a half, 2 hours tops, because we're going to be doing a lot of wandering around. But so yeah, and just to get everything, up and caught up and everything. I hope you guys are enjoying the Link to the Past, Batman Arkham City Let's Plays on SGB. In terms of the weekend RPGs, we may have mentioned this already on Facebook and Twitter. Well, Matt mentioned it on his Facebook, and I mentioned it on my Twitter. We're not doing Final Fantasy VIII because Matt really doesn't feel like playing the game anymore, and I honestly don't blame him. We're actually going to be doing Tales of Symphonia instead. Thing is, though, there's a bit of me that wants to just go ahead and do it for the sake of having videos to upload, and there's a part of me that wants to wait until the HD version comes out for the PS3 in about the end. Was it the end of the month? I believe it was. I kind of want to wait for that just for the sake of having a higher quality video, because I'm actually going to be joining Matt for that one. Yeah, it kept putting Matt to sleep. Besides that, in terms of Some Call Me Johnny, I'm actually beginning to work on the PlayStation 1 video this weekend. Once I get the rest of the schedule cleared up. Once I edit up the rest of next week's SGP parts to upload, once they're all good and scheduled to go, I'll begin working on that. I also got looking forward to Bravely Default. It's coming out tomorrow. I'm definitely looking forward to that. Looks like something I can really enjoy and get down with. Reminds me a hell of a lot of the classic RPG days, and there's always a good time for that. Okay, so we are about 5 minutes away. Well, you guys are already here. I might as well just get started now. So let me get this done. I'm going to minimize this so I'm not looking at two windows here. Okay. Okay. Welcome to Session 5 of Final Fantasy VII Live, ladies and gentlemen. When we last left off, we had a mighty, meaty flashback. We went to the village of Calm, we caught a chocobo, we fought a giant snake, learned that giant snake's special ability, and we recruited a ninja. Said ninja is this lady right here, Yuffie. Yuffie Kirasagi or something like that. Yuffie, just Yuffie. There you go. I'm not going to even bother. Because I am an ignorant Murica. Ignorant Murican, I should say. Alright, so in between Session 4 and Session 5, I have done a bit of grinding, because I mentioned at the end of Session 4, this particular area is one area I love to grind limits for, in terms of not only just using limits to get the next limit, and for killing a certain amount of enemies to get the next level of limits. So with that said, I haven't really done it for everybody, but just to have everyone caught up. Cloud is still at level 2. We actually learned Clim Hazard at the end of last session. Red 13 is now equipped with Lunatic High. I'll be showing that off later. Yuffie, I did a bit of grinding actually. She's up to level 2 in terms of limit breaks. So I have Grease Lightning, Clear Tranquil, Landscaper, and Bloodfest. Bloodfest being one of my absolute favorites. In terms of equipment, nothing's really changed there. Material. There's no L at the end of that. Materia is still pretty much the same. Some things leveled up. I believe, yeah, my all leveled up. I'm at level 2 with Lightning, so I have Bolt 2. I'm going to be using that. I gave Yuffie the Steel, because she's speedy and stuff like that. And, yeah, we're pretty good to go. So, for our first area of business today, ladies and gentlemen, I mentioned it at the end of the last session, but that structure over there, that is Fort Condor. We're going to be making a quick stop over there first, because, figure we now, show it off now. Barrett does not get Unger Max until level 3, and I don't mind grinding, but I don't want to grind that much. So Fort Condor, this is pretty much a Mako reactor that I guess Jenova wants to reclaim. And the villagers of this place want to defend the reactor because there's a condor, an actual living condor. It's a huge condor, by the way, that sits on top of the reactor and watches over. It's young. It's watching over an egg that hasn't hatched yet. And I guess if Shinra takes over the reactor again, they're gonna myrtleize the condor. We just can't have that. So, for extra goodies and stuff like that, Fort Condor is completely optional until certain events in Disc 2. You can get goodies by participating in battles. The thing is, though, the guys in Fort Condor are flat fucking broke. You have to contribute money in order to hire soldiers, catapults, rocks, all sorts of things, just to defend the base. And just for the sake of getting this out there now, I'm only going to be doing Fort Condor once until the mandatory encounter at some point in Disc 2, because there are a lot of items you can get in Fort Condor, but getting all of them requires you to visit Fort Condor at very specific times. Like, it's easy to get the first item now because you can go to Fort Condor immediately and do it right then. But the moment we go to like Junon and certain events happen, we have to backtrack to Fort Condor to do the second mission, which gets us a different item. And then after we get a certain item in Junon, again, another event opens up, so you have to backtrack to Fort Condor again for the sake of getting the third item. And for the sake of keeping things moving along, I'm just going to be doing this one time, and then I'm going to be doing it again for the mandatory event in Disc 2. You talk to that guy, he pretty much gives you the down low of how things work. It's actually not that complicated. A game within a game. Mini-games. Final Fantasy VII's full of them, especially when we get to it later on in the area. I'm not good. Yeah, you know what? I will save, because anything could happen. I kind of want to win this event, so... Oh, we can actually rest here, too. I might as well rest first. Completely free, too. So if you need a free inn, you can go to Fort Condor between your adventure in the Mithril Mines and Junon. Okay, so we're all rested up, good to go. I'm going to save the game here. Okay. What do they sell at VII? Show me your goods. Wow, these guys are very orange. Oh, not you too. It's a trend! For God's sakes, it's a trend! What's going on? Talk to me, goddammit. I'm not impressed. You hang in there. Okay, nothing out of the ordinary. I'll buy one more time, why not? I am out of hypers though. Buy 5 more of those. I'll buy 2 more of you. I'm good on potions, Phoenix Downs, okay. Actually, I think I have a few... No, I'm not going to talk to you again either. Okay. She's the materia shop, but there's nothing new here. We're pretty good to go on all those. We don't need some of this stuff anymore. Let me get rid of the Mithril armlets. The Iron Bang, I'll need that. The Assault Gun, nope. 4 slots, nah. Hold on to that Peacemaker for a while. I don't know. Just like the look of it. Okay. Let's battle some Shinra. Alright. So what you do is you talk to this guy, you know, he pretty much thanks you for, you know, accepting to help. And he pretty much gives you the gist of it. I'll be explaining a majority of things to do. The guys already have a certain amount. You see, in order to like hire soldiers, you have to pay a certain amount of money to place them on the field. And they start the battle off with I think it was a 15,000 gil, but you can donate a certain amount of gil for the sake of adding more soldiers to the battle. I'll get into that. Funding. Let's actually go to funding. They have 15,000 gil right now. We need 3,000 gil for each battle. So you know what? I'm going to give them 3,000 gil, the bare minimum. I have the money to spare because I did spend enough time grinding for limit breaks, and I did level up substantially, and I've like doubled my gil. Okay, so when you're ready, they say enough. Okay, so we're ready and good to go. We have 10 enemies to kill. They appear to be many beasts, so you may want to deploy more attackers. Okay. Well, let's see. We can't cross a certain line to place certain soldiers around here. Like, you can look at the cursor. If it says X, you can't place a soldier there. There's a particular, actually, pretty cool trick you can use in the PlayStation version where you can set troops below the red line. You can set them right here. And the moment they kill the first enemy, it instantly wins the game. And I was trying to do that, actually, just for the sake of showing it off, but I don't think it works for the PC version. So we're going to do this legitimately. We're going to start... Pretty much going to comb the area. Got a few attackers right here. Here we go. A few attackers right there. Let me see. What else do I want? Can't go below this line. Yeah, field of vision right there. I really like to experiment with this sort of thing. Fort Condor can be fun if you really have nothing else to do. Let me see. Stoner. I just really like the name of the stoner. Okay. Let me see. Repairs, I'm not gonna do any of that. I got money to blow. Put some fighters right there. Okay. So this is pretty much what you're doing. You just, as soon as the battle commences, you can increase or decrease the speed. I'd recommend just having it on the highest speed because even at the highest speed, this battle can drain. I mean, look how fast these guys are moving. I mean, it's our first battle in Fort Condor. So I guess it makes sense. But, yeah. This is pretty much what you're doing. All we gotta do is kill all 10 beasts, including the boss, and we win the Fort Condor battle. If for some reason your soldiers fail, and they manage to get to this cabin right here, you have to do a boss battle for the sake of holding your ground. And if you lose, you get kicked out of Fort Condor. And we don't want that to happen because I want to win that item. The item we're going for is a weapon for Red 13 that gives them double materia growth, which is actually pretty good for at this point in the game. Yeah, it's not really that bad though. Like the first battle, it's gonna go by. Who we got here? This is a wyvern, right? The soldiers will do their job. The soldiers can be replaced. I have the money to spare. And here we go. Certain fighters and certain attackers are better at are better against certain types of enemies than others. Like I think the attackers are good against wyverns, or it could be the other way around, or beasts and stuff like that. But we're pretty much just going to be holding our ground, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. We got a beast right here. Yeah, they seem to be doing about as equal damage. And again, I'm really not a Fort Condor expert, ladies and gentlemen. When I'm doing just a regular standard playthrough, I'm only doing the mandatory Fort Condor event in this too. I rarely do Fort Condor for the optional items and stuff like that. Alright, everything seems to be moving along. Actually, I'm going to move him right there. Attack him right there. I have these attackers. Okay, enemy's destroyed. That's one. I'm gonna have you move there too. You know what? You're not moving. You're not doing anything. Let's move here too. Have at she. Ouch. Uh-oh. Let me see. Who's strong against what? Shooters. Shooters are pretty good. What? No, not you. I didn't mean to choose fighter, goddammit. The battle's sort of stilted though, I'm not gonna lie. Let me see, where the damn shooters at? Let me see these guys. Okay. I'm move him right there. Enemy destroyed, okay. I want to set a troop there. Okay, you move right there. Get up. Get up. Yeah, this is a really good battle track. I do like this. I do like the Fort Condor music. Okay. I think it's safe to say we're doing a pretty solid job, not the best. Because, again, I am not a Fort Condor expert, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, that takes care of him. Yeah, for the sake of... Get your ass moving. Stop sleeping on the job, Anderson! And you... Alright, I think you're the last. Yeah, there's the boss right there. So we're gonna start holding our ground here. You. I need you to move right here. Pretty much gotta center all of our attention on this, on Big Papa Smurf right here. And we're all gonna focus here. You. Here. You. Right there. Don't get caught on any walls, too. Paying your money for this shit. You're pretty much mercenaries. Alright, just wait there, wait there, wait there. I'm gonna move it right there. There you go. I told you to move! Okay. Then you wait. Alright, let's send in a red shirt. Let me see. There we go. Well, he's not wearing a red shirt, I guess it was, but he is wearing a... Yeah, the models in Fort Condor are absolutely awful. This is below Super FX chip average, actually. And that's saying a lot. Hang in there, red shirt. I don't remember how much HP the boss has. Alright, just wait there. He's not winning this. There's no way he's going to win. I don't care how many I kill. It's all for the greater good, ladies and gentlemen. I can't send any enemies below him. Actually, I can send him here. Look at all the Pikmin. That's pretty much what these guys are, folks. Expendable. These are the true expendables, ladies and gentlemen. So, who's going to get the killing blow? Will it be Attacker 2? Will it be Fighter 6? Shooter 2? Will it be the Catapult? Let's get another troop in here. Another attacker. Why not? And he's gone! Halted. Enemy attack. We won. Everyone I know and love is dead! We have 7 allies left, so here's 1,400 gil. Yeah, you pretty much get a refund depending on how many troops are still alive. I don't really care because I have enough gil to spend. But yeah, we got the magic comb. That's for red 13. Pretty good weapon for this time. None of the materia slots are linked though, so all and restore are pretty much just wasting space now. Oh, but all's almost close to leveling up. 61 more ability points left to go. Okay. And that is Fort Condor, ladies and gentlemen. No, I don't want to look out. I guess I do. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess it is. Yeah, that is the Condor we were protecting. So yeah, that's pretty much the only time I'm going to be visiting Fort Condor in terms of optional encounters. The next time I'm going to be going to Fort Condor is the mandatory encounter at Disc 2. What's odd, because I'm actually playing the PC version, so I guess it's not correct to say Disc 2, I suppose. But, you know, it's originally a PS1 game, so I'm going to call it Disc 2. Let's say we continue with plot. We did good. We did good. Now I'm going to save. So our next destination, Junon, is beyond these mountains and right down there, actually. We're pretty much making a straight line. Oh, this asshole. I really don't want to use my limit for you. Woo! Yeah, that's the power of Bolt 2, ladies and gentlemen. It feels good when the materia actually starts leveling up. Grinding for limit breaks, however, are not very fun to do, but, you know, I guess when you get to the really good limit breaks, like Cloud's level 3s, and, well, I guess everyone's level 3s are pretty good. But yeah, this is our next destination. This is Junon. Not exactly a lively city, because it's right underneath a major city of Shinra. It's pretty much Midgar 1. No, 1.5 wouldn't indicate more advanced. Junon is pretty much like Midgar 0.5, I should say. There you go. It turns out everything's so polluted and run down, people really can't thrive in this place. There's actually really nothing we can do here. You can go to the armor shop. I don't think they sell anything worthwhile, though. I'm gonna check anyway. Yep, nothing here. Okay. Well, let's not waste any more time. Oh yeah, level 4 limit breaks are good by default, except for the ones you really gotta go out of your way for. But level 3s are really where things start getting interesting. Yeah, so we got this young girl here with Mr. Dolphin. And believe it or not, the way we're going to get up to Junon involves Mr. Dolphin. We're going to time travel. Back to the days where dolphins ruled the land and they were invaded by the vortex. And then suddenly we got this asshole that comes out of fucking nowhere. But it has knocked Priscilla unconscious, and because of that, it's on our hit list. On a serious note, though, this guy's actually not that big of a problem. So this is Yuffie's level 2 limit break. This is Bloodfest. Multiple hits. Love that. It's great. This boss, though, on the other hand, he has like 3 different phases. Depending on how much HP you take away, I think is what causes it. You know, but we're pretty much good to go for this battle. He's not going to cause us too much trouble. And he doesn't look too happy. He's really spazzing out. Oh, that bubble attack. Is that the bubble attack? Yeah, that's the bubble attack. Alright, so that's kind of like Reno's pyramid attack, only this one constantly drains HP. And you can only pop it, I suppose, with magic. And you have to target it separately, but it's not like Reno's Pyramid where you can just attack the character. You have to target the bubble sub differently. There you go. Did I just aim at Cloud? Don't tell me I aimed at Cloud. Please don't tell me I aimed at Cloud. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I thought I seriously aimed at Cloud there. Oh, he's dead. And there you go. Unfortunately, because we didn't immediately save Priscilla before the boss fight, we kind of left her in the water for like 2 minutes. So she might have drowned. But resuscitating her, it actually doesn't take any time at all. In fact, this minigames we're about to play is kind of pointless. Well, no, game would imply stakes. There's really nothing to lose here. Or nothing to gain. Well, I guess there is something to gain in terms of plot. But you have to save her. So you just hit the button and then Cloud starts taking deep breaths. Once you perform CPR long enough, she will revive, so there's really no point to this. So you just press the button once and Cloud starts breathing in, then you press the button again to exhale. Meanwhile, Red 13 and Yuffie are having bets on how long Cloud can hold his breath. I can imagine that Cloud inhaling so goddamn much that his eyes start becoming bug-eyed and his face starts turning blue and it just becomes more and more exaggerated. Oh damn, I hit the square button too hard. Okay, this should be enough, this final exhale. And here we go. And there she goes. Alive and well, sort of. Doll. See, Cloud does care, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, besides that, the only thing you can do now, because Priscilla is resting and recovering, talk to this girl to advance the story. Yeah, she may have brain damage. That's so nice. She trusts me to not steal her fine china. Yeah, because we really have nothing else to do until we rest. There's no point in just stalling for time. Unless you really want to buy something from the armor shop just to make the guy feel important. But suddenly, the voice starts talking to us again. And Cloud just now asks, who the hell are you and why the hell are you in my head? You're right, voice in my head. I do like Tifa. You think the voice has a roommate? So Tifa, Cloud is now getting the idea to ask Tifa just to You know, at no point in the story did you ever feel to interrupt me and maybe accurately tell some events of the story. But no, you decided to take the silent route, and now we're listening to marching music. The marching music is called Rufus's Welcoming Ceremony, and we're going to be hearing it for quite a long time, ladies and gentlemen, because a huge chunk of our adventure is in Junon itself. So you can pretty much talk to everybody. At this point, Priscilla has made a full recovery. God damn it, I heard that girl get conscious. And there she is. Yeah, but rescuing Priscilla actually does bear fruit. She gave us the Shiva materia. The fuck was she holding on to that for? Yeah, we got a new summon, ladies and gentlemen. Shiva. A Final Fantasy staple. Yeah, actually, this this song piece did make a reappearance in Final Fantasy IX during one of the active time sequences. It's the only time I actually hear that song, too. I mean, it's a throwback, though. I actually like it. So in order to access Junon, we can't exactly climb up there because it's a high voltage tower. So Priscilla gets the idea to use Echo to launch Cloud up, which everyone volunteers Cloud to do so. High voltage Cloud. I guess this means Clouds have to do it. Fuck yeah, Cloud. You, Cloud, you're the best. Woo! If only Barrett had Catastrophe at this point in time. We can just launch our way up there. Anyway, in terms of the new material, yeah, it's Shiva. I'll equip it later. So having Mr. Dolphin here launch Cloud up past the high voltage tower, is a bit of a game in itself, actually. Really easy to do, though, especially if you know the trick. I want to claim I do, but, you know, what the hell, I'm recording myself, anything can go wrong. So, remember one of those events that I talked about, like, what causes the new Fort Condor missions to appear? Just the sequence of Priscilla giving you the dolphin whistle opens up another Fort Condor event. Like, there's a Fort Condor event that happens after you fight the boss, and there's another Fort Condor event that happens when Priscilla gives you the Mr. Dolphin whistle. I am not kidding. So if you were going for a perfect game run, you would have to backtrack to Fort Condor up to three times at this point, and that's not very fun. So you blow the whistle once. Failure. Blow the whistle again. Success. And that's how you climb the tower, ladies and gentlemen. Barrett, I want one. This is the high wind. It won't become important until later, but rest assure you it will be ours. I want it. Alright, but now we have successfully made it to the top of Junon. But upon entering this place, this guy over here mistakes us for a soldier that's not in uniform. Because this music is playing for a reason. We got a whole parade dedicated to Rufus becoming the new president. So we have to change it. We have to dress up like a Shinra grunt. Luckily, we don't lose all of our equipment and stuff like that. That'd be stupid. The greeting procedure. Alright. The whole dancing in front of Rufus thing is something I can easily do on the PlayStation version because I can, you know, when the guy tells you to press a certain button, you can easily identify the buttons not just because of their shapes, but because of their colors. In the PC version, you know, they don't label it as square, triangle, circle, X, obviously, so they have to label it as OK button, the confirm button, the switch button, the menu button, and that doesn't immediately click to my mind as fast as simple shapes and colors. So there could be, I could potentially mess up the Rufus event and not get the Force Stealer, the Sword for Cloud. But that's not until later. The first part of this event is marching in front of a live camera. Yeah, they're here. This is Cloud in the Shinner uniform. And that's pretty much all she wrote. Kind of makes me think of the 20th Century Fox music. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, bets. What's the percentage rate I'm going to get from the live actions, you know, from the camera, the live feed? If you get a certain amount of percentage, you get a better item, but if you get the lowest of the low, I think it's a grenade. You can save here, actually, if you want to. I'm actually going to do that now, just in case. No, nothing happened. I have no shame. Alright, now just as a heads up, I have never gotten the best item in this marching game. The best I've got was where they give you like 6 potions. I think it's above 30%. So, okay, let's hope we do a good job. Oh, we can completely wreck it. Why not? I really wish there was a way I can keep track of all these bets. I'd make a bet myself, but then I can easily gimp the bet. And this is Junon. And just like Midgar, they have a cannon too. Oh, no, wait, Midgar doesn't have a cannon yet. Kind of jumping the gun there a bit. But we're late. But we're not on a time limit or anything like that. We can actually explore a lot of this. I can't see, officer. Alright, there's our live TV ratings. So what you have to do is you have to sneak into the back. You have to find an opening in the marching sequence, and then you gotta start marching. The higher your rating, the better the item's going to be. The best prize you can get, I think, is like 5,000 gil. Which is, you know, great and all, but I still have a lot of money already. Alright. Wee! 25%. Yay, I'm killing them. 24%. The hell was that soldier doing? I don't know. Are the points up? This is terrible. Am I fired? What? You're fired. Send that soldier a bomb or something. It's not a threat, by the way. They actually give you a grenade. Alright, so that was 23%? Yeah, that's really low. You guys, almost all of you failed. Yeah, but, really don't feel much of a difference between the PC and PS version when it comes to the marching game. I always suck at that thing. It's the second part of the welcome ceremony that I always do really good on the PS version because, you know, hand-to-eye coordination, but the PC version, it just doesn't immediately click. Like, I did a test playthrough before this, obviously, and I performed rather miserably. Well, it's a shame, too, because I really like getting the Force Stealer for Cloud at this point in the game. This guy's asshole smacking me. Alright, so that's part 1 done. That was a disaster. Yeah, did you see that asshole that couldn't march for ship? So am I messing with the army? Who cares? What if I am? What if I am? What? Yeah, if you perform well but not perfect, you get the HP plus materia, which, you know, it's a healthy boost to your HP at that point in time. But I like having the Force Dealer because it's, you know, it's a stronger Cloud. It's a stronger weapon for Cloud, and it has double materia growth. Yeah, you see, if we're playing the PS version, you know, every command prompt that he says are buttons. You know, square, triangle, circle, X, and I can easily read those very fast. You know, left and right turn I can do easily too, but like OK, menu, I have to quickly think about that sort of thing. I'm doing well now, but there's also some bit of slowdown here. That actually could help me. So that's pretty much your practice routine. So now we have to cross 2 blocks of Junon to get to the area we need to go, but within those 2 city blocks, there's a lot of places we can visit, so we're going to be spending a lot of time there. And that's our special finishing move for the ceremony. When the time comes for that, I think you could just press any button and then Cloud will automatically do it. But yeah, it's just victory animation pose. I like that. Okay. Who's that? Who's that chrome dome over there in the business suit? Looks familiar. Yeah, I'll visit him later. Let's see what we got. So I believe this is just the weapon shop. Your sales are pretty bad today. This is the materia shop. Oh yeah, we have a new materia here. We have Seal. It's pretty much like Induce Sleep or Silence, I believe. Just for the sake of having one, I suppose. Oh, we can also buy Revive here. I'll buy one of each, just for the sake of the collection. Nothing else here to get, though. There's going to be a few items we can actually pick up. But we saw that Turk go inside the alleyway. It's rude, by the way. We can go into the basement in a second. I think this is the weapon shop, actually, yeah. Our weapons are the best. See, we can buy a boomerang for Yuffie here. I'm actually not going to do that because we're going to get a better weapon for her anyway relatively soon. Grand Glove for Tifa, Atomic Sisters, I already stole those from the mechs earlier. Alright, nothing really to get there now. But there's a second level we can visit. Yeah. There's really nothing much to this area. You just have Rude here of the Turks. They're all getting smashed. You could talk to them for some wacky conversations. I add a question mark to that because I don't find it that wacky, and I don't find it much of a conversation, to be honest. It's like we're talking to a bunch of drunkards. Besides that, though, there's really no point to this. I guess you just find out that Root likes to get smashed every once in a while. Okay, but we're not done yet, obviously. Let's head in here. Hi, doggy. Yeah, just because you're a soldier doesn't mean you get discounts. So, tough noogie. Oh. Let me see here. Oh yeah, we can head down there in a second. Give me a second. Explore the upper area first. Stop doing that, please. It's 3D movements with the D-pad, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Mine source. That's good. I'll be using that very soon. And we got the 1/35th size soldier. It's 1/35th its actual size. Those are merely collector's items. Those toy soldiers don't do anything else. As far as I'm aware, you just gotta. They're just there for inventory's sake. A guard source, a dog, a workaholic, a power source. Okay, let's head into the basement of this other floor. So this might seem a little familiar to do. This is actually the beginner's hall, the place that we visited very early in the game in Sector 7. Unfortunately, Sector 7's kind of gone now. It's kind of our fault too. But the ghosts of the guys that teach us stuff are still here, still dancing in sequence. We talk to these guys for anything like that. But the thing we're really here for is this, an enemy skill material. Another one, yeah. I believe there are a total of 3 enemy skill materials total. We won't be getting the other one for quite a long time. Okay, that's one block. There's nothing here because nothing we can do here for the time being. Although I really do want to press that switch around here. More on that later. Talk to him, he's pretty much like you can't pass. And even though you know Rufus is probably inside that thing, you can't go there. But this guy will gladly point out the location of where you should be going. And this is the second block. Wow, look at all these assholes. Wow, that is a really fat sailor. But look at all these lights that we can walk into. And more Turks. The whole gang's here. The gang's all here. The gang's all here. Can't really do much with them, though. I think, they're pretty much just here because Rufus is here. Aw, he called me G.I. Joe. But does Cloud really But can Cloud be classified as a real American hero? Well, that will require this Earth having America to begin with. So, alright, I now need a Final Fantasy VII equivalent to G.I. Joe. Let me see. Nothing to visit here. I got a feeling that we're gonna get some more sources. Those are always nice. When it comes to like the sources, like Mind Source, Power Source, Guard Source, I always give those to Cloud because you know, main character. And nothing new here. But there's another floor we can go. Oh, they're so polite. Alright, I'm looking at the chat. Oh. We got silver glasses and we got headbands. Protects against sleep and darkness. I don't think I'll be needing any of these, to be perfectly honest. There we go. There's rarely a time where I buy things in this place anyway. Let me see. I see a GI no. There we go. That's our speed source. Sources everywhere. Another 1/35 of a soldier. On a serious note, though, am I missing anything with those toy soldiers, or are they just there for collection's sake? Alright, one more building to visit, and we can proceed with the plot. So, look at this place. Who's that, chest set? This is another weapon accessory shop. He doesn't have much now because his order was gimped. He didn't get the right things, but he can get items that we really don't need at this point. But he may have some good stuff later. Alright, let me do one more check of everything. We did get those items. Yeah, look at all the sources. Sources are pretty rare, if only because they're permanent stat increases. But there's actually a point in the game later on that we can actually farm them. It takes forever, but it is possible. Alright, so this is part 2 of the welcoming ceremony. And this is the one I'm most likely going to fuck up because, again, the button prompts are not as easy to read as in the PlayStation version. I need to get, let me see if I remember, I think it's over 100% satisfaction in order to get... See, I hit the wrong button. Yeah, see, it's not as easy for me to read to me. Yeah, I can read that fine. Huh, never had that. No. Oops. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Much better than my practice playthrough. My score in my practice playthrough was 70. I really couldn't read the buttons. It was also 4 in the morning, though, so that might have been the issue. Yeah, but I never had, like, a bunch of right faces at once to have the guys facing the camera. That's never happened to me. But we got over 120 approval rating, so we got the Force Stealer. It's a really good weapon for Cloud at this point in time. And it has double materia growth, so that's also a plus. You can also fiddle with Cloud's positioning here by just hitting buttons. You got the shrug of I don't give a fuck. You have that pose. You have the switch pose where he just scratches his back with his loaded rifle. Yeah, what if it was the hokey pokey? Rufus is pleased. That pose is like, oh, shucks. Alright, but the boat's about to leave. We need to get inside that son of a bitch before things get out of hand. This guy still thinks we're a legitimate Shinra soldier. Yeah, but apparently all the executives and Rufus have been on edge, if only because, you know, we got a wandering Sephiroth somewhere. And this ain't no roaming legendary in Pokemon, ladies and gentlemen. Sephiroth will indeed fuck you up if you happen to cross his path. Okay, let's get that weapon on now. Nope, no materia. There we go, Force Stealer. Stronger than a hard edge, more accuracy, double materia growth. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Do we have anything that's close to leveling up, actually? No, I see that. Let me see. No. You know, I'm gonna get a Shiva. Why not? Gotta show it off at least once. We'll cross the ocean to the new continent, even if we are wearing Shinra's uniforms. Heidegger laughs, his mood goes back to 0, and gives everyone grenades. Yeah, I suppose that's how it would work out, yes. Alright, so now we're inside the dock. We're at the boat, sorry. And in case it wasn't obvious enough earlier, our friends are here, disguised as Shinra soldiers or sailors. The first one being Yuffie, who's right here, and she gets motion sickness really easily. You can give her a tranquilizer. And I don't know if there's any point in doing so. Does it increase relationship values? It's me, goddammit. Yeah, this is Aerith, disguised as a Shinra soldier. I don't know. Cloud! That airship is a thing of beauty, my friend. This guy is actually not someone in disguise. He's actually someone who wants us to get us to our work. No. I'd blow you a raspberry, but my lips are incredibly dry. So who else can we meet here? What about this fellow over here? It's Tifa. She hates Shinra, the war, fighting in general, everything. And I guess it's really tearing her up inside to put on that uniform. But hey, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. You can talk to this guy. You can buy a drink from him for 250 gil, I believe, and it's pretty much a full restore. Heals all of your... Look at that guy. You see, he mistakenly thought that they were going to do the hokey pokey for the welcoming ceremony, or the Macarena. But I don't know, it's actually Red 13. He puts on a damn convincing human disguise. But his tail is exposed. I always thought that was pretty funny. Okay. And this guy pretty much blocks your way. Yeah, it's not until you, we need to go back downstairs and talk to Aerith again. And she's going to mention Barrett. And it's like, yeah, because, you know, we talked to pretty much everybody in our team except Barrett. And it's kind of hard to miss Barrett because he's a fucking huge sailor. So you talk to her again. She'll mention, yeah, did you see Barrett? No, I hope he's not doing anything stupid. I hope to God he's not either. I mean, did you see what he was wearing? This music's annoyingly catchy. Yeah, but once you begin to wonder where Barrett's at, the guy will move from his position and you can actually get here. And there's Barrett. Let me see. Stave Puff. Michelin Man. Is there any other nicknames we can give Barrett? You know, because Barrett is so close to Rufus and Heidegger. So close, but he can't do anything. But before Barrett does something stupid, the alarm goes off. Apparently, there's an intruder on board, and I don't think they're talking about us. What is he doing? Barrett? Oh, for God's... Oh, okay. Whew. You saw that for a second, right? Barrett was actually, for a split second, Barrett entered his I'm leaning on the glass, looking at Rufus pose. And if he continued on, it looked like he was going to perform some mime tricks, and I was kind of hoping that continued on, but it didn't. Barrett realized he was doing something stupid immediately. Damn! Alright, let me see those nicknames. I'm looking at the check. We got Barrett Duck, Chocolate Sailor, Perv the Sailor, Black Popeye, Chocolate Stay Puff. That actually sounds pretty good. Let me see. Seasick State Puff, Pillsbury Doughboy. Yeah, but the music suddenly has taken a turn for the ominous. Apparently Sephiroth is potentially on board. He is a Roman legendary. He can be anywhere he wants. Oh, Yuffie doesn't want to join us. Too bad! Let me see. Right there, too. Me too. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. Stat-wise, we're still pretty good to go. We didn't really do anything for a good 30 minutes. Let me check here. That's pretty much good to go. She's fine. And so are you. Yeah, leave me alone. But since Yuffie has moved from her positioning, you recall that blue thing you see right there. That's actually materia. We can pick that up. So let's do that right now. There are also random encounters now because, you know, you pretty much, you got rid of your disguises. The jig is up. Actually, one thing we can do, go to steal from them. Should have bought those headbands. Oh, okay, I'm up. You know what? Let's show off Shiva. I know we're trying to steal from this one guy, but I don't want to have this drag on too long. But the thing we're actually trying to steal from the soldiers is it's a piece of equipment that has immediately slipped my mind. Yeah, the Shinra Beta. There you go. Yeah, that's Shiva. Oh, nuts. Well, you know what? I'm gonna try again because I do want at least one Shinra Beta. I'm not gonna spend too much time, you know, hogging all the time with trying to steal stuff from these guys. Oh, I can't steal Shinra Betas from these guys. In fact, I don't feel like fighting you guys at all. Ow! And these guys are dead. Except this guy. And for those watching the stream, if you're just joining in now, welcome. It's glad to have you here. If at any point the stream begins to lag or freezes, what's generally a good idea is to have the video use the pop-out feature on the video to reset the video settings, or you can try refreshing the page if that doesn't work out for you. Are these the soldiers? Okay, good. Getting real sick of your shit, soldiers. Take that. Oh, wait. Yeah, I can do this, too. I just thought of this. Yeah, the Shinra soldiers are actually, they're vulnerable to level 4 suicide. So, you can do that, so they won't cause you too much trouble. I'm in the mood for some 2 Shinra Betas. Okay, 1 Shinra Beta. Red 13! Okay. That's 1 Shinra Beta. I guess I should go for 2 more now that I completely forgot about the whole level 4 suicide thing. Oh, but our restore leveled up, so now we can do cure too. Let me look at the Shinra Beta real quick. Let me see. Yeah, good amount of defense. Our magic defense and defense percentage goes down completely though. You know, so if you have something against that, then it may not be the best option for you. I'll hold off for equipping that until after we get off this boat, though. Oh god, the soldiers are self-aware now. Come on, I don't bite! I just want to steal your shit and murder you. There you go. I see targets! And now I'm sleeping. Ow. Oh, wait, that's right. Matt, you bring up a good point. I forgot. No, wait. I think the magic defense glitch was only PlayStation 1. I think it was fixed with the Steam version, Matt. So, sorry. Yeah, the in the PlayStation, the original version of the game, magic defense stat was actually glitched. It didn't do anything. However, I recall reading in a version differences list that the glitch was fixed for the PC release. So I don't think it's gonna work in that. Oh wait, we stole from one of them, so now we can just. Your grenades mean nothing, for God's sakes! Okay. Yeah, another thing though, I was originally, I think I might have mentioned this in a previous session, but the PC version initially only had like MIDI files for the music, and that's what turned a lot of people off when it came to playing the PC version. But the game was given a recent update on Steam, which replaces all the MIDI files with the actual PlayStation music. So, and honestly, between it was because of that I switched over to the PC version, because the PC version is. In my opinion, technically better than the PlayStation version. You know, little to no load times. Not that the original had any major load times to begin with. Yeah, but the item I was talking about with Yuffie is the Wind Slash. Double material growth. Has the same amount of attack as the Boomerang, and slightly higher attack percentage. So yeah. Alright, I got shit to do. Cloud fell asleep. Cloud ran away. What? Ooh. That's not normal. Oh. Oh, he doesn't remember us. I think Sephiroth is contemplating what kind of a name is Cloud. Oh. Alright, it's boss battle time. This is Jenova. Well, Jenova Birth, I believe. Doesn't really have any magical weaknesses, so let's whip out the beta. Let's whip out the bolt. And, right there, too, we'll drink hot cocoa. No, I'm serious, no, we should, So what do you guys think of the Jenova music? This is actually pretty... I love this music, too, yeah. This is, the Jenova track is I love. It's very high energy. It's very threatening. Alright, I might as well show off Lunatic High. I'm not gonna ruin your ears, ladies and gentlemen. The music's already playing. I don't want to be that redundant. Lunatic High induces haste on all the party members, so you know it's always good to be faster. Gas. Ouch. I won't let that stop me. We started with a critical there. Ooh, 2 criticals. Sure you can. I think Jenova's trying to tell us something. Guys, stop. Oh, I'm out of MP. And she's gone. Yeah, it's a girl, by the way. 64 ability points with the double material growth we have on certain armor and weapons. You know, it's 136. Jenova, the arm of Jenova. Sephiroth carried that entire... No, actually, what I always took it is Sephiroth carries a piece of Jenova with him, and then that piece just mutates into whatever the hell that thing is. You know, because that's quite a difference from what you see in the on the screen and what you fight in battle. The cloud pretty much summarizes what's going on. So Sephiroth killed President Shinra, who's carrying Jenova with him. Remember, because Jenova was that thing we saw in Shinra HQ that didn't have a head. Someone took it out, dragged it for a little bit because it was blood all over the place. I always assumed that's what it was, besides Shinra's soldiers being murdered. Yeah, but Sephiroth, in addition to, you know, just being Sephiroth, but, you know, it's also carrying remnants of Jenova. Something's amiss here. I mean, just how in the hell can Sephiroth carry Jenova like that? That's quite a bit of hammer space you need there. Something is not as it seems. Can I be any less subtle, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah, but we got another summon material though. Almost right after getting Shiva, we got Ifrit. It's like those two are always meant to be together. Those are the two summons you fight in Final Fantasy VI, in the Magitech factory. And in 7, you get them one after another. But our next destination is Costa del Sol. It's a resort joint in the new continent. I don't really watch enough wrestling, but yeah, I guess Jenova really was doing a spinneroonie and did stop as a result. Alright, so now we have this place to visit and wander around. There we go. Alright. So, depending on who's in your team at this point in time... Well, actually, let me climb up the stairs first and let this cutscene play out. The text says helipad, but you're right, because it's a bit pixelated. It does look like it says helipad. Jeez, what a long boat ride. If only we took the chopper. Yes, sir. Oh, Heidegger's taking this really well. I don't know. Am I missing something here, though? I mean, Rufus and Heidegger take the boat to get to Costa del Sol, but then we got this chopper, which I assume came from Junon, or at the very least Midgar, and they could have gotten here on the chopper, unless there was a reason. Well, I mean, I guess the reason why they got on the boat to begin with was so they could fish out for Sephiroth and Cloud and the gang. I suppose that. But I always thought that was a little weird. Alright, so this is Costa del Sol. Fun fact, you can actually buy this hut. For I think like 300,000 gil. Real no point though. You can take the items though. A fire ring. Motor drive, which I believe is a weapon for Tifa, and a power source. So I'm going to give that to Cloud. Alright, since we have Red 13 and Yuffie in our party, we won't see them wandering around the resort. If they're not in your party, though, you can actually find Red 13 resting around here, where these kids are playing soccer. We're just kicking the ball in general. And you can actually kick the ball to Red 13 like that, but he's not there, so we won't hear him react. Yuffie will be taking over a materia shop, and you can buy materia from her. And this guy's Johnny. He was one of the guys we saw in the Honeybee Inn. The kind of, I think it was kind of a scumbag, actually. And he was infatuated with us when we dressed up as a girl. Fun times, ladies and gentlemen, fun times. And as far as I'm aware, there's no way you can interact with this girl that's in the shower. I think it's a girl, anyway. I hope it's a girl. Yeah, this guy right here. If Yuffie's not in your party, Yuffie takes over for this guy. Nothing much different, though. We pretty much have all of these. How about some salt as a memento of this wondrous trip, made especially in Costa del Sol? Yeah, I'll take you up on your soft. How about 5? And the inn is pretty self-explanatory, unless you want me to explain what it does. You'll play billiards. Talk to this guy. It wasn't me. Yeah. And when Barrett's not in your team, he actually he spends most of his time inside the bathroom of this place. In his sailor uniform. Because I guess he really liked the way it feels. I can't go through that side. Hey, asshole, you're in the way, thank you. Yeah, look at that. He really likes that sailor uniform. And for the final place we can visit, it's the coastline, the beach area. And son of a bitch, Professor Hojo. Ooh, the girl in the bikini. Yeah, that's Hojo. That's the guy that tried to make Aerith and Red 13 have babies. And he's just slaying there, getting a tan. Yeah, there's this guy. You know, what do you make from this? This is the evil bastard that was treating Aerith and Red 13 like experiments, and now he's just here laying his ass down. He left Shinra at this point in time. I think that's what he just said, and now he's just chilling out. God damn it, God damn it. The least you could do is remember my name. This is all very surreal when you look at it. I mean, this guy's an asshole, but we're really not doing anything about it because... Why? I mean, it's not exactly like we're staying out of the limelight or anything like that. Our cover's been blown at this point, I suppose. Rufus knows we were in the boat! So why can't I just deck the asshole in the snaz? Oh, whatever. Yeah. And that's pretty much all we can do, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to get, let's go rest at the inn, actually. I'm not gonna waste a tent. Oh god, Barrett. No, what are you doing? Okay. Whew. What? After the Hojo scene, you can, obviously we're heading into the, I don't know. If you head back to the bar, no, not the bar area. Oh, the bar area is actually the only place I didn't show off. Yeah, if you head back here, you can find Tifa engaging in a conversation with Johnny. Doesn't really do anything. But they require some privacy. Yeah, so this is the final area I haven't shown off. It's the bar. Nothing really here to do, though. You can talk to this guy. It's pretty much a weapon shop. Platinum bangles. They don't seem much, but they are double materia growth. So if you don't mind the drop in defense for the sake of leveling up your materia faster, you can buy those there. I may or may not do it. I'm not exactly sure yet because we're actually getting really close to ending the session, ladies and gentlemen. It's not a terribly long session because I have things to do besides streaming tonight. Let's go back to the inn and rest. Because for the next sequence of events are pretty much in line with each other, and I want to kind of do that all in one session and not have it break awkwardly in the center, in the middle of story events. So I am going to rest up here. And once you rest up here, this guy resets back to his normal position, and all of your party members are back with you, so you can call them via PHS. And when you are ready to head out of here, you just go past this area. And here we are. We are now on the second continent of Final Fantasy VII, ladies and gentlemen. It's quite a number of things we're going to do the next session, because we're going to start climbing over the mountains. We're going to a pretty desolate village next part, and then we're going to go to a theme park. Doesn't that sound fun? That sounds fun. There's going to be a lot to do for the next session, though, so that's quite. It's another reason why I want to start next time with a different session. But yeah, that is the end of Session 5 for Final Fantasy VII, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you all visiting. You know, I'm gonna hang around the I'm gonna hang around Twitch for a little bit. I'm gonna end this stream session. I'm gonna start up another one. I can do a quick little, you know, meet and greet with you guys real quickly. Because I do have stuff to do, but I don't see why I can't take some time to talk to you guys. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me for this playthrough. Well, for today anyway. And I will see you guys for Session 6. Shoot around. Let me see. What's today? Today's a 6. If not by the end of next week, then sometime in the middle of the following week. I can assure you that. But thank you guys for joining. You have a nice night.